Hey, it's Sarah from editing. Since we're finishing up our first series on shoujo, I figured I'd re-release our pilot episode where Joe and I went through many anime intros and decided to do the one from there as our first series, that one being Angelic Layer. So I'm re-releasing it. Just a heads up, there will probably be some quiet moments from when we're just watching it and not talking. And I was too lazy to edit that out. But hey, it's a bonus episode for anyone who wasn't here from the start. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for listening. Welcome to Shoujo, a podcast where I show my friend Joe some shoujo anime. I'm your host, Sarah, and with me is none other than Joe himself.
Hello, it's me, Joe. I'm also here.
Okay, so today is going to be a special episode, kind of a test to see how this all goes. Instead of watching an episode and recapping, we're going to go through a bunch of shoujo openings that I've handpicked for the both of us to watch, rate on a scale of 1 to 10. First correction corner. I said on a scale of 1 to 10, I meant 1 to 5. My bad. And kind of determine where we want to go from there. But to start, Joe, what have you been watching lately?
So I've been watching some really old ass anime. I'm watching Armored Trooper Bottoms. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I have not
heard of this. Extremely old. I don't. Let me look real quick. It's like weird because I'm watching it. So I'm watching it as part of the Great Gundam Project, which is a podcast where they watch through all of the Gundam shows. And this is like a side thing they did that I didn't like watch the first time. But then they're like, we're gonna watch the next in the series. So I was like, oh shoot, I gotta watch this. So it's mech anime. The thing about it is like the guy who designed the like mechs for Gundam also designed for this, so they look really cool. But it's super weird because like it's mostly just like a show that's like, imagine mechs, like imagine a mech anime, but it's Apocalypse Now, or it's Blade Runner, or like some other thing. Like it's just a lot of genre stuff, and then we're getting to the end and there's like all this weird stuff happening. So it's like a very bizarre show. I'm looking at it now. It's from the 80s. So
okay,
but it's pretty good. You want to see like you want to see a dude just like shoot a bunch of cops for like 1 million episodes? That's what it is. I'm so ready to watch some shoujo and get something different. Oh,
dedicated
so what are you,
listener.
What have you been watching, Sarah?
Let's see. Well, the last anime I think I watched I believe it's called Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, which sounds super like cringy, fluffy, but it's kind of a cooking.
I'm looking at.
Sugar. Did I say it in the right order? It's like 4 words. I feel like I get mixed up sometimes.
Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Yep.
I don't know. It's like a world where there's humans and fairies are kind of like enslaved.
I'm sorry. What?
The only thing they consume is sugar. And so there's like sugar artisans who make fancy sugar confectories that fairies eat. And then this girl is like, my mom died, so I'm going to follow her footsteps and be a whatever fancy artisan of sugar dealy, and I need a fairy to like protect me on my journey. And then we find super hunky swoon dude, like gorgeous. That's the real reason we're watching.
Because of the guy. Is this what I'm in for? When we're watching all this you're like, imagine a world where people make a lot of sweets and it's really nice, and there's fairies and they're all enslaved. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I feel like we glossed over something important.
It's yes.
Are they actually enslaved?
Yeah, because they have wings, right? And so one wing will be like freaking taken from them, like ripped off, and then you can control, because if you like squeeze their wing, they'll be like crippled over in pain. So that's how people control them. They take a wing and then they are only free if you give them their wing back. So kind
and our
of.
protagonist is very into that. She wants to live with all the fairies. That's what the show's about.
Something. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
kind
well,
of.
that's good.
I mean,
I
I've
like that
only.
at least.
Yeah, like she's like, here, take your wing, and then he's like, oh, I'll follow you regardless if you have my wing or not, because we're the main protagonist and we're destined to fall in love.
Oh, wait, the hunky guy is the fairy that she liberated? Okay, well, that's a little sketch again. It went back to being sketch. Oh, I am looking at pictures of him, though. He's got those pointy ears. He's got that really long hair. He's tall. Why isn't he tiny? I'm seeing other fairies that are tiny.
I think there's different variants because he's
okay, but this one is like the size of your finger, like and this one is like a whole ass dude.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, that's the kind of crap we're gonna be covering. Okay. So buckle up.
And here I was thinking that these were not going to have any kind of politics in them at all.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Most don't.
Oh, I bet I'll find it. I'll find some stuff to get mad about. Don't worry.
This is a lot of things we're watching are intended for like a 12-year-old girl. And, we're all dummies.
Listen,
we're 12.
12-year-old girls can have class consciousness. Sorry, I keep talking over you. Sorry.
No. Oh, dear. We'll see. Okay. Are you ready to watch these? Our first.
Okay. So what is our first opening?
Our first opening is one of my favorite animes ever, and the first cosplay I ever did, which was Sakura Kinomoto from Cardcaptor Sakura, which we would watch in sub because the dub is an atrocity that like butchers the show. They like changed the name to Cardcaptors and changed the order of the episodes to make it seem like it's more about the boy instead of the girl, because they didn't think boys would, they were trying to appeal to more, I guess, probably the audience that was watching, I don't know, like Pokemon. But anyways, it's very cute. Best part is she has a different outfit for every episode. And there's no annoying like magical girl transformation thing that takes 30 seconds every episode.
Oh, you don't like that?
No!
You don't like magical?
Do you?
They're fun. I watch like Miraculous Ladybug sometimes, and it's very fun when she just does the same thing.
Oh, right.
Over and over again.
I watched the movie for that. There's like a newer movie, I think, on something. I watched it because I remember you saying you had liked that show. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna watch this.
Let's go.
And this is the first opening, which isn't the best one, but what can you do?
Petals.
See, that's the outfit I have in my cosplay.
I do recognize it. Okay. Rollerblading.
See, the great thing about, because as soon as I had the wig, so I could, in theory, have so many different cosplays of the same character.
Well, that's true. I mean, that is the nice thing about having like a multiple character outfit going on. She's got this rod.
And her staff is so cute. I have that staff,
it looks like one of those things you used to like pick stuff up that has like a bird head.
Oh, yeah, like a clamp, like with the T-Rex heads and stuff.
Oh, there's a little mascot guy.
Yep. Gotta have one of them.
Okay, she flies on like a broom, but it has wings. So that's cool. It looks like one of the the Kirby Air Ride ships that Kirby rides on.
I don't know. I'm not. The only thing I know about Kirby is that I play him in Smash, so I can suck people in and wear their cute outfits.
Just outfit thief. That's the whole point. Okay, this doesn't really tell me anything like what happens though.
Well, what?
I mean, that's not a criticism. I don't actually like. I know Cardcaptor Sakura in terms of like I recognize her and the outfit and like the little orange guy.
It's a classic, and it's by Clamp, that group of lady artists who make like Tsubasa Chronicles.
It's like all the very cutesy looking stuff, right?
I mean, they have more serious, like, what is it, XX?
Don't they make K-On! or something?
What?
Isn't that Clamp? Who's Clamp? Am I wrong?
They make Kobato. Like, I don't know, there's some boy detective show they made. But it's like a group of artists, which is cool. Although Clamp that's not the first thing that comes up. Like a bunch of like Home Depot ads.
Searching like fastening clamps.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, just classic, kind of lighthearted, but still with an interesting story and character development.
Okay.
I mean, most of these most openings are not going to be demonstrative of what.
Well, I mean, like, but it may have, because like it's called Cardcaptor Sakura. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of that means. Like, I still don't know. Like, even through osmosis, I just know
her name's Sakura.
Yes,
and she's capturing cards.
That doesn't.
Oh.
Okay. All right. What are we rating that out of? Did you say out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 5. I'll give it a 3, I guess. It's the third opening is my favorite from the series.
Okay.
I mean, but it gives you the vibe. It's upbeat. It's cheery. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your
I'm
rating?
also giving it a 3. Like, it's fine.
Okay.
You need. This is unrelated.
Okay. What ads?
Put an ad block on your browser. Are you insane? Why do you not have this?
I don't know.
The uBlock origin. Get uBlock, not that one. That one sucks. Go to the extensions. We're gonna do this live. Yes.
So you two at home aren't burdened with ads.
Yeah, block all the ads on your browser when you're watching random YouTube videos. All right, what's the next one?
Oran High School Host Club.
I have seen this.
Okay, you have. But I mean, the opening is catchy. Opening. Kiss, kiss, bomb. I never read the manga.
I'm pretty sure I watched all of this except for like the last 2 episodes or something.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine. I don't remember. Okay. Like, I enjoyed watching it, but wasn't.
I like the tall guy. I like the little gremlin kid. I hate these twins. These
Honey senpai.
Yeah. I hate these twins.
Yeah.
The main guy is not that interesting either.
No. Tamaki, I think. Yeah, him. Is that who you like? The silent tall guy?
Yeah, I like the nerd tall guy, and I like the little tiny boy.
Well, see, anytime it's like a reverse harem show like this, I always imagine it as if it was an Otome game where they're dateable, and then I'm like, which one would I probably go for? Because yeah, it's weird, but they always have like the dude who is like childlike. That's a little troubling.
Yeah, I don't like him as a romantic interest. I just like him as a weird little guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, maternal or something.
A lot of the stuff is like
I don't have that.
We're playing into some, I don't know if they're fetishes or what, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a famous opening. That's fine.
A scale of 1 to 5 is hard. Yeah. I mean, it's catchy. I guess I'll just give it a 3 as well.
I'm gonna get higher. I'll probably give that a 4. It's like pretty good. You get the flower petals. It's like over the top.
Oh my God. I realized there's one I haven't added that we simply must watch, and it's hysterical. Have you watched The Wallflower?
No.
Because it's kind of like mocking the reverse harem show. Okay, I definitely need to add that to the list. It's funny, and it has a great opening. Okay, so next we have Paradise Kiss, which might be more, was it josei?
Like older women?
Josei. Yeah, it's like for, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it still counts as.
Sure. I mean, that, you know.
If they bone, is that too mature for. God, this opening, I give it a 5. It's so good.
Those are like real pictures of stuff.
It's the same author of Nana.
I've heard of that. That guy has a clothespin in his skin.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess people just pierce their own ears there or something sometimes, which is insanity.
I don't think that's safe to just shove a clothespin through your skin.
I couldn't muster the courage.
Flower heels. Okay. What is this feels very 90, like early 2000. Yeah, that's like a touch phone. Is it too loud?
Adjust it just to make sure that.
Did OBS crash? Have we lost everything?
No, just just to make sure we can hear you over the.
Well, I'm recording on my side, so you'll just overlay that.
Okay, that's true. Yeah. It's like a fashion romance series.
Oh, he's doing the wall move.
It's interesting because, like, this guy here, he's bi, so it's not every day you find a bi male protagonist.
This feels like this doesn't feel like an opening. This feels like a montage.
Psychedelic and
so they like hang out in this secret basement. Is that what's up?
It's kind of like a bar where they all met and they form like they're in like a college fashion club, and she's just a rando that they run into, and
who's in a
she
band?
Simply must be their model and blah blah blah.
Oh, okay, okay. That's fun, I guess.
I mean, I give it 5 just because I think it's catchy as hell, and the art style so pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this. I'll also give it.
I mean, it gives you more to look at, you know, like lots of visuals in the opening.
Yeah, it is really nice. It does. I will say, if I watch this with no other context, I would think this is like a weird mystery show.
What? Just all the like cityscapes?
Well, it's because like it keeps flashing to like people, and then it's like this person is here, and you see them, and they're being all hot, and then you see them again, and they're like leaning against somebody in an alleyway, like going in for a kiss or something, and you're like, okay, something's going on here, and like it's a little bit like the song is not like upbeat; it's like a little off. I don't know. There's something that's a little off about it, which makes me think.
Well, the name of it is "Lonely in Paradise" is the name of the opening.
Okay, this just sounds like a bad dating show then.
No, it's so good. What do you give it?
I'll also give it a 5. It's been the most interesting one so far.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of them are just like show the characters. Okay, the next one's Tokyo Mew Mew, which
I have heard of.
It's the first manga I ever read, and I had my dad burn me a copy of the show when I was like 12.
That's how you do it. That's nice.
But it's one of the rare moments where there's filler within a shoujo.
That's fine. Is the filler good?
Anime? Because I don't know. I mean,
you didn't watch it?
I think the show's about 50 up. No, it's been a hot second. The opening's catchy, but they've released a new. I don't know if it's like, or basically they released like a new. Kind of how they redid Hunter x Hunter. I think it's like that.
Okay, is it a redo? Because when I was looking at it, it's Tokyo Mew Mew New, but is that like a second season, or is that just they redid it again?
I'm not sure. I would think redo it because most people probably did not watch the original. I don't know. Like the manga, our middle school had it, so I read it and it was good. I mean, because this is like the more traditional, like group of girls, magical girls with transformation scenes, blah blah blah.
It is a reboot.
Okay, that's life. So I don't know if we watched this one or if we watched probably the new one.
I don't know either.
Hopefully, there's no filler in it.
Okay, they're all wearing like French maid outfits, and none of them were cats.
Just like these two aren't important enough to each have their own little moment, so they get chucked in together.
She has a cat belt choker. Okay. There's a generic anime boy.
Showtime!
Oh, now they become cat. Ooh, look at that evil cat. Let's go. Oh, it's like he's a bad guy. These guys can drive. They're by a car.
Okay, I can already feel this will be interesting to have you watch. Oh, God.
So is this like Sailor Moon-esque? Like, what's...
Yeah, well, it's cool because basically... sorry. Don't look at that yet. The next opening's crazy. So Tokyo Mew Mew, I like it because essentially there's these 4 random girls and some kind of like incident happens where they're all kind of concentrated in one area, and each of them is kind of infused with the genes of an endangered animal species. That the 2 guys by the car like had launched this operation to whatever fight these alien people. So the main girl is like this super endangered cat, and then one's like a porpoise and one's a bird, and one's a wolf, and one's some kind of monkey, but they're all like endangered.
Wait, what's a porpoise?
Yeah, the one with the green hair. And all their names are like food. Her name is stupid. Her name's Lettuce.
Okay, hold on. Maybe the series owns. Maybe the series is good.
I enjoyed it. I mean, so it's Ichigo's the main girl. Ichigo's strawberry in Japanese.
Yeah, I have watched Bleach.
Mint. Lettuce, pudding, and Sakura, which I think is some Japanese rice thing or whatever.
What, Sakura?
Or it's like another. Maybe it's just.
Isn't Sakura like a cherry blossom?
No, that's Sakura. It's like
is that what you said?
Z.
Oh, Z. Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
But like, it's interesting because there's kind of 3 different dudes. It's not just a second male lead. There's a third.
So we have more than just Tetsuya Mask.
Well, actually, you don't know this style, but yeah, a lot of or at least a lot of shoujo will have where you have your main dude, but then there's like the second lead that you're like, oh, do we actually want her to be with him instead?
Oh, okay.
Kind of like,
yeah, we're doing like love triangle.
That's a pretty typical, yeah.
Stuff. That's fun.
But this one's like a square. There's 3 dudes kind of into her. Okay, so I'll rate that a 4. Opening.
That opening, like, there's just a lot of them wearing like maid outfits and spinning in a void.
So they all end up working at this cafe. That's why they have maid outfits.
Okay. I don't like them just spinning in a void though. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I guess I wish they would have shown the animal attributes more.
Yeah. See, I think you should lean in on the like insane part of your show and not on like the the normal thing of just like, what if you all worked in a cafe? And it's like, okay. People work in cafes. Not all of us are porpoise people.
What are you rating it? A 2, a 3?
Oh, I gave it a 2. I give it a 2.
Okay. This one's called Kadocha, and this opening is going to seem really weird.
Okay.
And that's kind of off the bat, the show presents itself is kind of zany. You know, the main chick, she's bonkers, hyperactive, but then it kind of gets super serious really quick, and it has like pretty intense themes for a kid's show, but it's one of my favorites. It's my sister's, one of hers.
Okay.
So if we do this, I think we would have her maybe come on as a guest.
Okay.
It's called Kadocha.
Yep.
And it's obviously a little old. This video quality is bad, but
is it because there's a banjo? Oh.
Terrible video quality.
It's like a CRT.
I guess it'll just be more hearing it then. Oh god, it's terrible audio or video quality.
It's okay. I can make it out.
Texas.
Wow. Okay.
Oh god.
Flailing around. There are a lot of like these kids just like ate 5 pixie sticks.
This is probably so confusing.
I
barely make out what's happening.
Are they all doing the Macarena? What is this dance?
Something like that.
Okay.
So
yeah, give me the pick on the show. Go ahead.
What's your initial rating?
This feels like
I'm gonna give it a 2.
This has the energy of like a very Japanese comedy variety show where only like 20% of the jokes are gonna translate into anything meaningful. That's the vibe I get from it so far. It's like very. This is gonna like I'm just if you've ever watched one of those, there's always a part where like some random thing shows up and you're like, I have no idea why this is here, and it turns out it's like a pun or something.
Okay.
That's what this feels like.
Yeah. So this opening, to doesn't really demonstrate anything about what it's at. And it's a little cringe at the part where it's her and that boy kind of just like open mouth smiling at each other in the beginning. But
that's what it's like when you like a boy.
I guess so. It's about, okay, so the girl's name is Sana, and she's a child actress on this show called Child's Play, which is, yeah, kind of like a sitcom, or I think it's like all that, but for Japanese kids kind of style thing.
Okay.
Or the Amanda Show, you know, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And she goes to like a normal public school, and she starts having issues with this one boy kind of bullying her. His name's Akito.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like hyperactive. I mean, bravo to Laura Bailey in the English dub, because I can't imagine talking that quickly, but it's funny. It gets serious. And then there's lots of like, I don't know, you know, family drama. And
so is this like,
you know, dealing with fame. And
okay.
They're like, I think they're in 6th grade. Yeah. For season 1.
It's like you're describing child BoJack Horseman to me, even though this is opening with like, what if
I have not seen that, but I haven't really seen it. That's the horse guy, right?
Yeah, I just know it's about like, it's like a washed up actor kind of thing, but like dealing with him. Okay, that's not what I got from this opening at all.
I know. So what's your rating?
I'm gonna give that a 2. I'm gonna match you.
Okay, so next one is Full Moon, which was the first manga I ever purchased.
Okay.
Unfortunately, maybe you should look into who does the animation for this, because they did a terrible job. Like the manga art is beautiful, and then the animation for all of her animes are bad. Like they look bad. They don't do it justice. Although this, yeah, okay.
All right, she's dancing. There's a rabbit and a cat. She got big curls.
2 ringlets.
This guy's cat hat and his bangs are coming out. Oh, okay. We're riding shooting stars now. Everybody's here. Except on that star where nobody's on that one. Okay. And she's got some stylish boots on, or shoes. This does have very, like, I don't know, early 2000s scene transitions.
Yes.
That's fun. That bunny his feet are too long. Do you have wings?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Initial thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look.
You want to take a crack at the plot?
Okay, so there's like a dance. There's a cat and a bunny. So I mean, there has to be something magical going on here, right?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with stars and the moon?
I mean, the name of it is Full Moon.
Yeah, right. Okay, I should have known that. She is gonna go around and cure people's depression that they have at night before they go to sleep.
I should have started asking you for your guess of the plot with the first one.
Oh yeah, that would
do that with each one.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think she makes people have good dreams.
Okay, I'm giving it a 1 because I don't like the song. The animation did not do the manga art justice. It's just kind of, yeah. So it's about this girl who has, I don't remember if she's terminally ill, but she's ill her whole life. So she's been kind of just like lived at home, resting all the time. But she wants to sing. She wants to be a singer, but like has voice issues or throat, whatever the thing wrong with her is in her throat. And she ends up, I don't remember how exactly, but she runs into these two, which are Shinigami, which is the same as Bleach. They're soul reapers, that I guess she was supposed to die, but like had a soft spot for her, whatever. So they end up giving her like the ability to transform into a 16-year-old body.
What?
So this is like her at 12, and then she can transform into.
Is that when
16,
she's blonde?
So yeah. So
okay.
yes, so she ends up like getting into the music industry as that person. And actually, the music that they put in the show is actually really good. Like I have it on Spotify that I listen to. The songs are like her character. But yeah, that's kind of the setup.
Okay. That's
so a little off from your.
I would not guess that. That's like she got freaking Yu Yu Hakusho, but then also becomes an idol, I guess. Instead of doing something useful with that power, they're like, I guess we'll age you up and you can be a celebrity.
So I gave it a 1. What are you gonna give it?
I'm giving it a 2. It was fine. I like the little transitions.
Okay, this next one, Gak and Alice, only had 1 season, but the manga's really good. But Tokyo Pop was the publisher of the English manga, and I guess they didn't close down because they still exist today, but they discontinued a bunch of series and I maybe almost went out of business. So
yeah, and
they never brought back the rest of the series in English. So I had to finish the series online, which is annoying. So I'll forever have it incomplete. Set. It's interesting that all of them, like, I guess it's a fade in, but they all start dead silent and then.
Well, like maybe. I mean, you don't want your series to start with like a really loud noise all of a sudden.
I guess.
All right, so they look like they're in like elementary school. Like these are younger than the other ones. It seems like.
Yeah.
And now she's walking through mirrors. What are they wearing? What is this like
school uniforms?
Bib thing they have?
I guess it's kind of like sailor style, but not the same.
But this looks like it's a separate piece, like it's just worn over a shirt.
Yeah.
It's like having an attached collar.
Shawl or something. Yeah, I guess bib's the accurate description.
She's like, what is happening? She's like flying around. She's like getting teleported. Now she's Alice in Wonderland. There's like this girl on a little flying duck. Now we're all cheerleaders except for that one person who's on a tablet. And one of them is like a monkey.
Okay, so plot. Yes.
Okay. So the main girl, who I guess his name is Alice.
No.
All right. So the main girl, whose name is not Alice, is like a normal human being surrounded by the biggest weirdos ever. She gets like a foreign exchange with like a bunch of weird aliens, and shenanigans ensue. This just seems like a shenanigans show. I don't know.
You're not too far off, kind of. Okay, so basically her name's Mikon.
Okay.
Which I think is orange or tangerine in Japanese.
We love naming people after fruit. Keep going.
Yes. So she's like just a country. Is it okay to say hick? What is it?
I think you're gonna get canceled for saying hick. No, I think it's fine.
Country bumpkin.
Yeah, there you go.
And her friend ends up, like her childhood friend, ends up getting transferred to this big school in Tokyo.
Okay.
And she decides to follow her there.
Okay.
And so she goes, she's like, let me in. It's a fancy elite school that turns out only people with these abilities that they call, I think they call that an Alice. The ability?
The ability is called an Alice?
I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have to have that to be able to get into this academy. And so she's just like a normal or seemingly normal girl, but one of the teachers lets her in, and turns out she does have an ability.
So when you say ability,
it gets kind of dark. This one gets dark too, kind of.
Is it like a talent, or is this like a superpower kind of thing?
It's like a superpower, but it's kind of like vague what they could be. Like the girl with the short hair, her Alice is like invention or something, and she just makes these crazy contraptions. But some are like the ability to talk to animals, or some is every time they make a doll, the doll comes to life. Kind of it's just like a really. But it's cool because it's kind of shonen-esque where there's like a lot of lore. Like there's different types of Alices and they get put into groups based off that for like training, because there's like more offensive Alices and more like creative and then lots of like, you know, behind the scenes stuff.
Okay. This kind of sounds like My Hero Academia if instead of like just following around the combat people, you follow around all the other people who like do all the other stuff.
I guess it's more like, well, it's not like the world knows about it, but there are like, you know, behind the scenes, like normal people don't really know that there's these abilities. It's pretty good though.
Okay.
Although I'm going to give the opening a 1. I don't like the opening. It doesn't tell you anything about it.
It doesn't. I'm also going to give it a 1. That's been the worst one so far.
Yeah. Okay, so this one might be one of the first animes that made me cry. It's like a longer, more serious.
Wait, say the name of it.
Style one. Fushigi Yugi.
Okay.
It's by a pretty famous. Yu Watase is the manga artist, and she's got a lot of series.
I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, she does all the Fushigi Yugi, which there's a few different variants. There's like Sarah's Celestial Legend. She's got a bunch of series that didn't get made into stuff. She's more manga. This is like, there's only been a couple that have been made into anime, but it's different from the rest. It's got a different tone, I would say. The opening's very dramatic.
Oh, okay. So this is like a historical thing. Okay. She's walking through her big palace. And she has on the most complicated robe I've seen.
Yes, yeah, it's just like ancient China.
Okay. She's got retainers. She's got more retainers. She has so many retainers. Oh, wait, what? Why? Okay. And there's a modern looking girl in the background. Okay, now they're just wearing normal uniforms like they're in the modern era. Is this like reverse Inuyasha? Like, what's going on?
It kind of similar vibes to that. Okay, initial thoughts.
It looks like it's reverse Inuyasha, where she's like a person from the past who gets brought to the present and has to hang out in the present while all of her past people are like, we came from the past to get you, princess. And she's like, yeah, I can just go to school now.
Okay. No, it's more like Inuyasha. She is a modern day Japanese student who happens upon this book called, I don't know if it's Fushigi Yugi. It's a mysterious play. And it's like based in ancient China. Okay. About was it Suzaku and Byakko? What are I don't know if it's constellations. I
have no idea what you're talking about.
What they're called. It's like an astrological thing, but basically she's the, I don't know, delegate. She's special, and then she has to find all these warriors who are like tied to her.
Hold on. She gets a play, and she gets teleported into the play? Is that what
it's a book. She opens the book. Yeah, she gets teleported into the book. Yeah, which is
so this is like the never-ending story.
And maybe I don't know. It's been a long time since I saw that. Okay. You know, you see a horse in the bog of like depression or whatever. I don't want to watch it again.
Okay, so she gets dragged into this book.
Yes. So maybe it's like she's the priestess of, I don't know, whatever. And her friend also gets dragged into it, and she's like a different one, a different priestess person who has her own little lackeys and.
Okay. When she gets dragged in, does she like inhabit somebody's already existing life?
No, it's not like she's she's not like reincarnated or something.
No, I know, but like she becomes somebody who already like has an existing place in society.
No, she shows up in her, it's like Kagome, where she's show up in your school uniform and
Okay. And she becomes an important person?
Yeah. She has to like find all her dudes to do a thing. It's been a while since I've seen it, but It's good. God, although her name's Miyaka, and her
What kind of fruit
English
is
voice
that?
actor is horrific. I don't know. But yeah, they give her a very annoying, whiny voice in the dub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like probably got like 50 episodes or something. It's a longer one. It's pretty good. It's been a hot second since I watched it.
Okay.
I'll give the opening a 3.
I'm gonna give that a 4. That's a pretty good opening.
Yeah, it's a departure from the rest, right? It's got a very different tone.
Yeah, it's got a different tone. You see a lot of like cool warrior guys doing cool poses. She's like very graceful. She walks through her palace. And then there's just she's just a schoolgirl randomly, and you're like, okay, I guess the president is here also. So that's pretty fun.
It's also nice. Yeah, it's like a historical setting, which is the first we're seeing. Okay, yep. I'll give it a 4 as well then.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Make a good
I'm influencing you.
Okay. Okay. I would say it's a classic. I don't know if you've heard of a series called Yona of the Dawn, but
I have.
It feels like a ripoff of this.
Okay.
I haven't fully read or watched it, so I don't know, but it's very similar setup. Okay, so this one's Lovely Complex. Have you seen this?
No.
I think you'll like this one a lot. Because it's got strong comedy vibes.
I do like strong comedy. Star themed. She has like an enormous sweater. Okay. Flip phones, let's go. Are they related or are they in love? I can't tell. It looks like they're related. Because they have the same hair color and they're doing comedy bits together, and he's short and she's tall. I see what's happening here. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not related.
But you're right. They make the hair tones way too close. But yeah, that's like the gimmick. She's super tall, he's super short. Okay, initial thoughts. Obviously it's a more school life set.
I mean, this seems like it's fun. Is it super long? Because I feel like this would overstay its welcome if it's too long. But it's like, you know.
I think it might just be like 26 episodes or something.
That's probably fun. I mean, they're like high schoolers, right? So they get a little...
Yeah, they start off trying to help each other, like, pursue other people.
Okay.
And slowly kind of come together.
That's good. That's a good premise.
But yeah, it's funny. It's good. I don't really like the opening much. It's very confusing. They add a lot of random stuff in it. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'll give it a 3. It seems all right. I'm looking at the plot on Wikipedia. How tall do you think she is?
Well, don't read any spoilers.
I'm not. I'm just reading the first like 2 sentences. How tall do you think she is?
How old is she? God, they do it in centimeters.
They do it in centimeters.
I'm gonna guess she.
So for a tall girl.
She's probably not that tall because it's in Japan, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna say she's like 5'7" or something.
She's 172 centimeters, which makes her 5'8", which is still not very tall. Although this guy, Short King.
Yes, before it was a thing.
He's 5'1". That sucks.
Yeah, that does. Poor chap.
Very funny. How like she's not that tall, but he's like
no, yeah. I mean, I know because that's like when me and my sister went to Japan. She's 5'8", so I was like a tower amongst the crowd.
Are they that short?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, they also all wear like chunky tennis shoes. They're like platform almost.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's funny though. She's not actually that tall. Okay, next one. Okay, so this is by the same person who does Fushigi Yugi, so it's gonna have a more serious tone again. It's called Ceres Celestial Legend.
A piano playing itself.
It's a good like tune, kind of the opening keys, or I don't know much about music.
Yeah, it's not bad. We're getting like a wave. It's like a wave graphic. Is that what is that? Like a
These
sword?
ones are just very dramatic. I don't know. It's all broken
like a
looking.
Cross? Is this religious?
No.
What is happening? There's like a little girl running across the ocean, and there's just like a disheveled guy who looks like he washed up, but he's like an adult man.
Stranger danger.
She gives him a shell. He looks haggard. Oh, now she's old. She's got a nice coat on, though. I kind of like that coat. This guy's clothes are
where's his clothes going? Oh, her hair.
Her hair's going nuts. Her coat! It's flying away! And now she's naked. Okay. And they're embracing.
Oh, damn. Maybe this isn't shoujo.
Who is this guy? This is not... This can't be that. That guy was an adult-ass man. Is he like a fairy man? Well, he's gone. Okay. She spent a lot of time being naked in this opening. I mean, she has like Barbie doll anatomy, so it's fine. Oh, she becomes a different person?
Oh, boy.
She like transformed into a different person?
Okay.
All right, here's my guess.
Okay.
As a little girl, she got exposed to an otherworldly mystical being man. And during that encounter, she also got possessed by the spirit of another being that's a woman that looks vaguely like her that she transforms into. And the spirit that inhabits her and this mystery man are in love. And she is a vessel for and she has to navigate that.
That's pretty good. That's a good guess. Honestly, this is one that I haven't watched or read that much of. Yeah, she's got like, if I remember correctly, it's like every whatever generation within her family becomes the host for this spirit who's kind of like vengeful.
Oh.
And that's the purple haired chick. So she like takes over her body and goes on rampages. And yeah, there's like
that Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, some other figure who's old, like, or, you know, some spiritual whatever. But then there's also like I don't know, childhood friend role.
Okay.
So love triangle-esque stuff.
Okay.
I can't give it very good. I don't remember it very well.
So it's like a Jekyll and Hyde, and then there's some hot dudes who are going to be like, you don't have to be Hyde.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, the Umatase is known for Bishonen, which I think is like beautiful men or something.
Okay.
Like a kind of trend in shoujo. Okay. I'll get the opening at 3. I mean, you were pretty well able to guess the plot, so I guess it's just funny when you're narrating the clothes are coming off.
I mean, it's like we can't just let it play. Yeah, but that does happen.
A bit more nudity than we're seeing in these other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, not explicit, but...
I mean, it's not like sexual nudity. It's just like, here she is.
Yeah.
Just like... not wearing anything, and covering her boobs as like the wind blows through her hair or something, and it's just like, why is this happening?
Now I'm all sweaty from the laugh.
You're all sweaty. Ooh. Looking at this naked anime lady. I'm all sweaty over there. I'm seeing why you like shoujo so much, or whatever.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. What's the next one?
It's called Momote Lollipop. Momote
what's the
save me or protect, I think is what I mean.
Protect me lollipop. Okay.
Essentially.
All right.
Get ready for this one.
Little chibi people. Okay, this seems like the cheapest opening thus far. Okay. Dude, wait, hold on. Where all these piranhas come from? She's like running against a montage of like different characters, and then like an assortment of weird characters show up behind her and chase her.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's sad that she got chased by all these animals.
Her hair is out of control.
Dude, she has so much hair. Oh, Goth Girl is sad that somebody died. Okay, hold on. Why does that guy have a monocle? And there's a genie woman, like from My Dream of
her
Genie.
hair is wild. Yeah.
There's an owl that shoots fire from its mouth. I can't even parse what's happening anymore. Okay, they're riding on a balloon. They're all happy, and they get mobbed by a bunch of randos. Who's this pink-haired chick who keeps showing up in these? Oh, there's a little dinosaur mascot.
Yeah, I think it's like a dragon or
All right.
something. Okay.
Here's my guess.
Okay, let's hear it. You see,
this little girl. What?
I was gonna say, look how much nicer the quality of the ending scene looks than the rest of it.
So this little girl has two friends. One's a childhood friend boy. I guess it's the blue-haired one, and the other one is like the cool guy. And they're part of, I don't know, a literature club. And when she reads the books, they come in real life and they harass her and chase her around the screen. And it's about like shenanigans.
Colin McCulkin movie.
Yeah. Wait, what?
The Page Master.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It's pretty good. No.
Dang.
Nope. That's
was that even close?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. So normal, I think, middle school girl named Nina. It's been a while since I've only read it. And it's a newer-ish one. I feel like it was in publication 2011-ish. These folks, all these other folks are from like a different magical dimension, and they're taking an exam. And whoever like obtains this thing gets granted, I don't know if it's like magic license or some kind of thing they all want, and it's inside of her, so they're all fighting over possession of her to win this thing, and then they end up like protecting her from the other contestants of this competition.
Wait, they're inside her?
No, like whatever the thing they need is with, I don't know, kind of like
inside her mind?
Like how in Inuyasha, the Shikan jewel was within Kagome and then got plucked out of her.
Oh, okay, like so she like possesses some kind of magical item.
Yeah.
That's like buried in her like heart chamber or something.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And so this is more of a like love triangle situation here.
Sure.
And all the characters are named after numbers. So we got 0 is the blue, and then Ichi is the other guy's name. And then there's like Forte, and yeah, they all have number names.
Okay, I gotta say, if you're in like a love triangle competition and your name is 0 and the other guy's name is number 1, I have some bad news for you.
Yeah, poor guy. I really liked the manga when I first picked it up. I feel like it's not that high caliber of one, but I really enjoyed reading it.
Okay.
The anime is probably garbage though, but hey, we're gonna watch all the good and the ugly. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Wait, are we watching all of these?
JoJo.
We're like committing to years
at some point. I don't know. Okay. Well, they're on the list. We'll see, sure. I guess, how committed we are / successful. Okay, yeah, so that's that. I'll give the opening a 3. It's catchy.
It is pretty catchy. I do like the number of insane things happening. I guess I'll also give it a 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's fine. All right, is this our last one? No.
This one's just Fruits Basket. It's the second opening.
Okay. Is this the original or the remake?
You've seen? No, it's the remake.
Okay, remake Fruits Basket. I've seen like most of this show, but they didn't finish it in the original run, which is what I watched. So
no, they didn't.
They make everybody really thin and tall in this version, though.
Yeah. I don't know why. During the remake, I cried a lot watching it. I don't know if I was just feeling emotional or whatever. I mean, it's kind of like everyone's got freaking trauma.
Yeah, well, it's like absurd cartoony trauma at a certain point. Like, I remember meeting the, like, head of the household or whatever in, like, the Dumb Zodiac house, and I'm like, well, this guy just seems like he sucks all the time. They should kill this guy. And the show does not agree.
I named my rat after Yuki from this show.
That's good.
I mean, it's kind of silly just them walking.
Yeah,
but the song
this is an anime
really
opening that just like shows all the characters, and here they are walking in a void.
Yeah.
Now there are vines and roses.
Which zodiac are you? I'm the rooster. Well, I guess we're the same, probably.
No, I'm the next year. I'm a dog.
Okay. You're a dog. Okay, well, you already know what it's about. What do you rank the opening?
That one's pretty bad. Give that a 2.
Okay, I'll give it a 3. Like the content, not great, but it's a good song.
I guess it's a good song.
Also, everyone already knows what Fruits Basket is about.
I mean, I guess
I don't feel like they need to.
I feel like your second opening should be better than your first opening. And I not impressed by that opening.
Okay.
Like walk cycles. Like we're just doing
God.
walk cycles.
Okay. Sailor Moon. We all sing along.
What is this going to be about? Wait, there's like why is there like a Star Wars scroll in a
Dragon Ball?
Text? Are we gonna watch Sailor Moon? This is like a million episodes.
I don't know. This is like the original, a classic. Too. Yeah.
Was it always?
Oh yeah, they did remake it, didn't they?
Yeah, they made
this
Crystal.
song's good though.
Is it not good?
There's like a studio responsible for making a bunch of catchy English.
I mean, Sailor Moon, the original dub is great because her friend has a Boston accent for no reason.
Sailor Venus, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter. No, I was never really into Sailor Moon. I didn't watch it till I was in high school.
I'm always like, I should watch all, like, because I watched it sporadically, and like I've seen a lot of the like beginning part, and I'm always like, I should get to the part where like the other one, like the teens show up.
Yeah,
like Pluto and Saturn and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I never get that far because it's like 300 episodes in. It's so late.
Yeah, and she's also, at least in the dub, she's very annoying. Serena.
Oh, see, that's great. I love Gremlin Serena.
Brat.
I love it when the main character just sucks and has like no redeeming values. I mean, she does. She does have redeeming values. It's just like she's just like a huge coward and like lame and like a crybaby. It's so good.
I guess.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Yep. So I already know what it's about. Which is your favorite? Which is your favorite Sailor
I have no rec. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I probably like the shrine chick, the one that's kind of mean.
Mars. Yeah, Mars is great because she is mean. I do like one that's just kind of like, dude, you suck.
I vaguely remember. Like, I watched it just because it's a classic and everyone's seen it. Because I don't have that nostalgic love for it like a lot of people our age do.
Oh, yeah. I like Venus because her whole thing is just like, I'm the pretty girl, but she like doesn't contribute that much. I feel like she doesn't have any niche she fills in. She's kind of just like, just there.
See, because then, I mean, it'd be fun to watch the dub of that, and there's a lot of material to.
But she's like the
discuss.
Because she has the same thing going on as Sailor Moon does. Because like she has the cat. She was just doing it on. She's like Sailor Mask or whatever. Like solo going.
Okay, this next one's my favorite manga ever.
Oh wait, we need to rate the last one.
Okay.
5. This is the freaking Sailor Moon song.
I'll give it a 4. Yeah, it's catchy.
All right.
It's fun to sing.
That's true. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Skip Beat, my favorite manga. It's like really long. I think let's see. I'm on like volume 48 maybe. That's long for a shoujo manga. So this one's about showbiz. It's funny. It's like hysterical. I don't think they did the best. Like, I don't know. Shoujo anime never gets the best animation. I feel like it always looks shitty. I do have that logo though. A patch on my car.
Okay. I'm looking at the studio.
Sepia tone. That means flashback.
That guy was holding something and it turned into a bird. This is about magicians. Okay, these are like adults.
Yeah.
That's a stretch Hummer. That's a gold stretch Hummer. Oh. Okay. She's like beating a dude up with a hammer. Chasing this bird. She's in a jumpsuit with a bird on it. Dream. She's on a billboard that says Dream Star.
I think that's the name of the
Dream
opening
Star
song, I think.
And there's just some guy. I have no idea how I'm supposed to guess the plot. She works for a company, and she's a model spokesperson for this company. And there's a bunch of guys that are interesting that she hangs out with.
So she's 16.
Okay.
And she follows her childhood friend / crush to Tokyo because he wants to be a musician.
Okay.
So she kind of like quits high school to kind of support him and maintain the place they're living at while he's trying to get in. And then eventually he does become big. And then he's like, okay, bye. Like, kicks her to the curb. She's like pissed that he just used her as his maid while he was making it big.
Classic.
So she vows that she's going to get into the show business and become bigger than he is. And, does like a whole, changes her look. And she used to be sweet and, I don't know, abiding, but becomes kind of like bitter and spiteful. And it's really funny.
Okay. So she's like getting back by being more successful.
Yeah, I'll give the opening a 2.
Yeah, I'll give the opening a 2. Like, it wasn't bad, but there was also nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember it.
No.
I've already forgotten it.
Yep. Okay. This next one's the one I was telling you has a new season coming out after like a decade since the previous one.
Okay.
Oh God, it's so just heartwarming and endearing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've seen this art style before. Oh wait, Kimi ni.
There's like Arabic subtitles on it or something for some reason.
Or Kimi no Todoke.
Kimi ni Todoke.
Kimi ni Todoke. Okay. A lot of like painting looking stuff. Now she's
like
walking
watercolor
on a bunch of different backgrounds. And she has like a cool gradient flower looking dress on. There's a guy and there's her. That's it? Wait, it's over?
Yeah, it doesn't really give you very much.
That's another one of these openings. It's just like, what if our main character was walking through some voids with some backgrounds?
Yeah, you don't have much to work with. They're in school uniforms. So there's no wild guesses.
I mean,
it's absolutely nothing to work with.
There's nothing to work with here. She goes to school and there's this guy she likes, and every night she gets trapped in the ethereal zone, where she's forced to wander. I don't know. I can't. I have nothing.
Oh God. Okay. So it's definitely like school life. Her name's Sawako, which I guess is the same name as the girl from The Ring, and she has long hair like that character does. So no, her name is something that sounds similar to the character in The Ring. So everyone just calls her that as her name instead of her actual name because they think she's creepy, like the girl in that movie. So she's kind of like, well-meaning, but has no friends, and everyone misunderstands her.
Is she like weird, or is it just because she looks like the Ring girl?
I mean, she's kind of like mumbles to her, or she's just kind of awkward.
Okay, so
not like well-meaning. But then she starts talking to this one boy who's really nice, and she ends up making friends and just kind of growing as a person and romance stuff.
Okay, I feel like this
simple, but it's really good.
I feel like we've had several shows come out recently that have that same premise.
Yeah, I mean, technically this came out in probably like
yeah. So like, is this the inspiration for those other ones? Is that what's going on?
Maybe.
Like, this is the good one.
It's interesting because it had. I haven't watched that many. I guess it's slice of life, school life style. It's really sweet. Like, it warms the heart. Fluff for the soul.
So it's like a show about people being nice to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It's really good. Well, because it. I don't know if they'll do anymore after the third season, but it's something that would be more current and relevant if we wanted to capitalize on that with the new season coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna love capitalizing.
Yeah. So I'll give the opening a 2. Like I like the whimsy and the song itself, but it gives you nothing plot wise.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3 because like it's one they're just walking around, but it looks really nice. Like it seems like somebody really
it gives you the vibe.
made some good looking art for this.
Next one's another Clamp one, the same as the first one we watched.
Okay.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
Wait, Kabato, that's what it's called.
Kabato.
Good font choice. I love the really bendy. There's a bird on that. Okay.
She's super cute, girl.
Yup.
There's always some kind of rain.
It's because sometimes you have a bad day.
Scene. Dramatic.
It didn't even look like it was raining that hard. I don't think it was just sprinkling a little bit. Okay, and she's happy again because there's birds and she's running and she has a really nice like side bag that's in the shape of a bird.
Yeah.
And her lapel's got leaves on it. She's green. She's earth coated. Trying to find other things to say. Sunflowers. Everything's looking up. She's at a kindergarten. She works at a kindergarten. Nope. Who is that? These are adults. Are those her parents?
No. You guessed right at one point.
Okay, so she works at a kindergarten.
Yes.
Sometimes she has bad days, and then the the rain goes away, and there's a rainbow, and she has good days.
So I have the first 2 volumes of this manga, and then I went to college, so I wasn't collecting, and now you can't get any of the series you were collecting because none of them are sold in stores, and now they're all stupid expensive. So I haven't watched the anime, and I've only watched a bit of the manga, but it's very endearing, charming. Yeah, kind of slice of life. There's some fantasy elements. I don't remember exactly what it is. That little dog plushie. I don't know if it's like a demon. There's some kind of spirit thing in it. I'll give the opening a 3.
Yeah.
It's cute.
3's fine.
Oh, God. How many more do I have?
How many more?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay. You want to just do one more?
Okay, let me pick which one. Oh,
all right.
Dear. Okay, I made a
listeners,
lot.
we will have a playlist that we can post on somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
At some point. And you can go through these. You can look at the ones we already watched, and then we watched them all in order up until this point, and we realized there's like 10 more.
Okay, well, let's watch Angelic Layer.
Okay.
It's another Clamp one that I think you'll like because it's probably got the most action out of any of these shows.
Okay, because I love action.
Outside
I'm a
of
guy.
Fushigi Yugi. Yeah.
Okay. They go to tournament fight school. I do like the UI on that, like the little stat cards that has like scoreboard.
I hate her hair. I just want to snip those things.
You don't
off.
like them? They're like
They're
floppy
annoying.
ears. Okay, hold on. Why is she this like mech girl now? Right, we're seeing a bunch of flashes of a bunch of random people. Oh, they're tiny. Hold on. The mechs are like little tiny people that like fit on your arm. Oh my god, she fight. Okay, so you fight with little mech guys that are like people that are tiny, and you throw them. And they like battle each other.
Uh-huh.
but also they're sentient? And they hang out with you like they're just your little pal? And they go to science camp where they fight with these little tiny guys.
So their doll's called Angels, and then they fight in those arenas.
Okay.
Which they call the layer. So Angelic Layer.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just like a competition. You can only control them when they're within the layer. Like it's the tech that on that little arena thing that makes them work with the headsets that you wear. They're not functional outside of it.
Oh.
So I think they just made it seem like that just for the sake of the open.
Okay. She was like hanging out with him in a field, like a little guy.
No, I mean, she's weird and like carries it around with her and talks to it like it's a thing, but.
I would also do that. That's fair.
Yeah.
If I had like a little robot that would hang out with me, I'd be hanging out with that robot all the time. It's like having a puppet, you know?
Yeah, well, you can, because she made the outfit herself and cut the hair. Because you buy like a base, like super just no attributes except for just the body, and then you like customize it from there.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's like fun to imagine yourself within this world.
She made like a battle bot.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that one will be fun to cover. The opening itself, I'll give it a 3. I don't like the song, but I think it does a pretty good job of showing kind of what it's about. What's your score for Angelic Layer?
That seemed pretty good. I'll give that a 4. That's fun. I like having a little guy. I wish I had a little guy that I could control with my brain.
Okay, well, that's all, folks. Okay, thanks for joining us this time. Next time you hear from us, we'll have more of a vision and a selected show that we'll be recapping for you to follow along.
Well, you probably aren't hearing this before we've actually recorded a real episode.
Yeah,
so you already know what we're probably going to be doing.
Okay, so
if you have, if for some reason we have given you access to
fun
this,
behind the scenes.
if you're still listening, which you better be, because we gave you premium access,
exclusive access to
you better still be listening.
Yeah, well, this is enjoyable for me.
Yeah, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Recording this?
I don't know do you think I guess we should watch separately so that we don't hear each other's thoughts while watching.
Yeah.
And then come together and discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So next time we will be watching a show. Or if you're listening to this after, as like, if this is a bonus for you, we've already watched the show and you already know how we feel.
Thanks, Patreon. Patrons.
Yeah. When we have enough of a fan base to get money, to extract some money from them. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll think of a sign off later. For now, just keep on, just keep on watching stuff. That's good. We'll leave that in.